Like this. Hi, my name is Bryce Henderson, and this is my informative speech. Here's my audience. If anyone can say hi.
Hi.
I have two on FaceTime, one there, and my dog. So then if you could hold, and then turn the FaceTime on. Please. Alright. So, after having moved around America 3 times, I found that sports were the best way to make friends. When I moved to Truckee, California, I found not only a great group of people, but the sport I loved to be lacrosse. I want others to understand that what makes lacrosse not only interesting, but what sets it apart from other sports. The physical and technical aspects of the sport, combined with an emphasis on teamwork, make lacrosse a sport unlike any other. Now, lacrosse originated right here in America. It believed to be created by the Native Americans in the 17th century. Today, it is played with a netted stick, or a crosse, as it's called, and you score a rubber ball into the opponent's net. The field itself is similar to hockey in that you can go behind the goal and get more passing, and the game is split into 4 quarters with 1 hour total. At the professional and collegiate level, a shot clock is used that when after you pass the half field line, you have 30 seconds to shoot, or else the ball is turned on to the other team. Now, I wanted to go over the positions in lacrosse. You have the defenders who can't cross half field and only have this side. There's 3. Midfielders, also 3, who can go anywhere on the field, and then attack, who can't cross the half field and they stand the other side. Then you also have the goalie, so 10 players in total. Now, there are 4 main types of lacrosse. To start off with, there's field lacrosse, which plays on a field similar to a football field. It's the most common, and what sets lacrosse apart from other sports is the amount of physicality. In field lacrosse, all checks or hits are allowed, with being able to just like swing your sticks, shoulder checks. The only things that aren't allowed are hitting your helmet or one-handed swings where you just take your stick and swing it at the other. You can do it with 2 hands though. Women's lacrosse is very different, with no protection used, besides maybe eye protection. There's no contact and a smaller stick is used, with less basket, so it's harder to carry the ball. Box lacrosse, which is the most aggressive type of lacrosse, with a field similar to a hockey rink. And it's used a lot by field lacrosse players to hone their close quarter skills. And finally, there's intercross, which is the least aggressive type of lacrosse, and they use a fully plastic stick to increase the amount of ball bounciness, I guess, and there's no pads worn in that. Now, to go over the equipment used, I have with me, everything that I use for field. This is my helmet. It's a full face shield, full face. Then you also have shoulder pads with a big emphasis on chest protection and less on shoulders, because that's where you're getting hit. Gloves, they're pretty beefy. And shoulder pads. Optional is also rib cage or rib pads, but that's usually used in box and not as much in field. You also wear a mouth guard and cleats. Now, I want to go over the stick differences. In lacrosse, there is a regular midfield stick, which is 2.5 feet long and usually pretty light. There's a goalie stick, which uses a much larger basket and is about 3.5 feet long, usually a little heavier and more durable. And then you also have a defender stick, which I don't have, but it is twice the size of a midfielder stick, so I have 2 regular ones to show. It's 5 feet long, and they use it to reach. Well, reach, yeah. Basically, lacrosse is a sport that I love for a lot of reasons, and while this speech may not be a persuasive one, I would like more people to take an interest in a sport that I love. Thank you very much for listening.